Hi you guys. Today we are having a honey harvest again. And if you've been following us for a while, you know we have a short honey harvest video which we made the first year we ever collected honey. Looking back, we started with only a small honey extractor for 4 frames, and we had a couple of hives. Now we have a huge 40 frames honey extractor and 20 hives. So we grew significantly in the last 3 years. And the reason we did that is actually you. Those of you who came to our farm and told us, this is the best honey you've ever tasted. And those of you who told us that you've been buying honey at farmers markets all the time, and they never helped you with allergies, and ours did. And that's why we keep growing. That's why we're doing all this hard work, because we know that what we can deliver to you is really great, not just tasty, but great for your health. So let me show you what happens during honey harvest. On harvest days, my husband will go out early in the morning and collect the honey from the hives. As you can see, my husband is inspecting the frames. If the frames are not kept, then the honey is not ready to be collected. He also makes sure that the frames are full or almost full. It makes no sense to collect empty frames. This video is also proof that our honey is zero carbon footprint honey, because our hives are located less than 100 feet from our house. We don't drive them around in huge guzzling trucks with emissions around the county, beyond the county lines. They're always here. Whatever the farm gives us as a gift, we take it. And we don't stress out the bees with all this driving around. So what we do is we collect these honey boxes from the hives. There are 10 frame boxes. Some hives may have 1, others may have 2 or 3. It all depends on how hardworking the hive is and how much honey they were able to collect during the summer. And we don't take all honey away. We take care of our bees. We leave enough honey for the bees for the entire winter. And now each frame needs to be unkept before it goes into the honey extractor. "42 frames, and now it's full and ready to go." Did you know that Mitsubishi makes not just cars? Each centrifuge run is about 30 minutes. So the centrifuge is moving and the honey is flowing. It is now being strained through a strainer, and under the strainer there is a special honey bucket. We don't use ultrafiltration, so all the good stuff gets into your honey, like pollen and maybe some propolis too. I can honestly look at this forever. This is just the most beautiful view. Oh, and this is the music indicating that the first run is done. And we can take out the frames. And here is how honeycomb looks like when the honey is extracted. So all the honeycombs are empty, but the structure is still preserved. And there is something else interesting happening here. So those cappings that we removed from the frames, we don't throw them away. We mash them with potato masher to get even more honey out of them. And then what's left, it becomes our beeswax that we use for our amazing hand salve and other skincare products. After 24 hours straining, here's what we have in the strainer on top of the bucket. Inside the bucket, you can see clean honey and some air bubbles. From the bucket, it goes right into the jar. Who will get the first jar from our new harvest?